Boss number 19 on the Season 3 leaderboard in the Open Series. He's currently up a game with his Ban Heroic deck. You see some creatures on the battlefield here in Anafenza, which has been encased in ice. Looks like Annex and Siamede. Now there's a Valor stance going after Laguna Band Trailblazer, at least attempting to. Two of those out. Actually, no, just one, excuse me. And it's being protected by God's Willing, getting a counter.
So that card is a 3/2 first striker for red-white colorless with a heroic trigger of gets a counter and something.
Everybody else gets plus
Everyone else,
one.
yep, okay.
There you go.
I remember that card being very, very powerful in draft.
Yes, yes it was.
Very powerful.
It did commit you early.
Yep.
But it was very, very powerful.
A 3-power first striker for 3 was already. Like, what are you even supposed to do about this?
That's a good place to be. That's a good place to be. No question.
And collected company in this deck as well.
Makes sense.
Yeah, a lot of powerful 3-mana hits, so no surprise there.
Let's see what Nestor has now. He's got a flip card. We'll have to see which one it is, though. It is Kytheon, Hero of Akros. The boss will draw. Play a Temple. Top card going to go to the bottom. The boss really the one that put Ban Heroic on the map at the Open Series in Syracuse during season number 2. A tournament that Chris Van Meter, his good friend, did win.
And these are the type of matchups that the Ban Heroic just swallows up. Charles's deck does not have a lot of removal. Its creatures are fairly slow, and the deck is ultimately trying to block and otherwise race. And heroic decks are typically way too efficient at playing that kind of game compared to other decks.
Monastery Mentor pre-combat, now here are the attackers.
You look at Charles' side of the table, too. He's played 2 lands that have come into play tap this game on top of Mana Confluence.
And he just drew another land that comes into play tap, and he's going to extend the hand as Tom Ross going to win this match over Charles Nestor, 2-0. Ban Heroic will take down 4-color Legends, and the boss coming off of a bye gets the tournament started off very, very well. He is now 2-0 with Ban Heroic, a deck that looks like a lot of the Roanoke crew is playing this weekend.
And it's a deck that got a mini resurgence last week in Chicago. Logan Mize posting a second-place finish with the blue-white version of the deck, and it seems like another deck people are going to in an attempt to try to exploit the popularity of Green Devotion.
Yeah. And that's a good way to beat Green Devotion because they do not interact very well with these decks, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean,